All right. Hey, guys. So good evening. We don't have an introduction video here. We don't have an introduction video here. Sorry about that because we're having some technical difficulties. But also, I need to have a little bit of a disclaimer before we start things off for tonight. We're going to be talking about this IP28 initiative that they are doing in Oregon. And the language for this whole thing is a little bit out there. There are going to be some sexual terms that normally we don't tend to say these sorts of things on this channel. So if that's something that offends you, if that's not something that you want to be hearing, we completely understand. And we just wanted to give you a little bit of a heads up in advance that we're going to be covering these topics. And it might be a little hard on the ears for some people. So we just wanted to give you a heads up in advance of that. And everybody who is in the chat joining us, we very much look forward to hearing everything that you have to say about this subject because it is going to be an interesting one. But before we jump into that, let's say hi to everybody in the chat. And of course, John, Grant, good evening, guys. It is great to see you.
Good to see you. Can't hear you, Grant.
You got muted.
I muted myself.
There he is.
I was laughing while Japan's talking about the thumbnail, so I got to go see what the thumbnail is.
Yeah, it looks like you with a beard, maybe.
Did it?
Oh, that's right. You're just because of our technical difficulties, nobody's been able to see the thumbnail, so now it's like this big surprise.
Yeah, it was the last minute. Last minute. Oh, does that look like me? Okay.
He's all right with that. So what you guys been up to?
Oh man, I've been doing it. I've had a doozy here. So I'm doing some construction work here and there to make a little bit of money while I'm looking for employment. And I'm doing this one remodel on this house, and one of the tasks of that is to do some repair work to a wall. And the siding is like that old stuff that they used to manufacture in like 1875. So I've been all over South Texas trying to find that siding. I only need a couple of pieces to do the repair and replace it. And that has been, actually, that's been like the past 3 or 4 days for me. But I did track it down, and I am good to go on that. So,
nice.
Yay.
Very nice. Well, we still don't have any siding on the ends of the house yet. They did come and do a little bit of the interior work, but we're still froze up. It has finally started to melt today. We got up to like 43, and it's awful. I mean, it's still froze up. Everything. No fishing. We drove out by the lake this afternoon to see if the lake was open yet, even though I knew it was frozen. But they've got the gate shut on the lake even.
Can't even go look at it.
No.
Yeah, well, we got the cold here too. It's finally, today was a little better. I've been chasing around. This is one of the things I've dealing with. If you recognize what that is, I've been chasing around. So we had a day or two last week, I think it was, where it got up in the 70s. It got nice, and went to hit the AC on, and the AC didn't come on. It was running in the house, but the outside unit would not come on. So I went down a rabbit hole. So I replaced capacitors, I replaced the contact, I've done all this testing. Finally, I got somebody coming out tomorrow because I went as far as my abilities could carry me as far as changing out parts and everything. So that's what I've been dealing with for 2 days. I've been this is my week where I don't have the granddaughter here. So it's my week that I can actually work on stuff, right? I'm not watching kiddo. So I've been wanting to jump back on those motors. So I've got everything set up to start filming tomorrow, putting the first lower unit back together, right? I got the prop shaft, all that. Only problem is I got people coming out to the house tomorrow. One to look at the AC, one for another issue. So in between all that, I'm going to try to get that lower unit done tomorrow. And then the other lower unit, I'm going to have to do the same thing. And I wouldn't have done a video on it, except there is one unique thing about it. Since it's a counter rotation prop, first of all the parts are more expensive. And the prop shaft actually has a gear pressed on it, where in the normal one that I'm working on right now, there's no gear pressed on the prop shaft. It's in the carrier housing. So I might do a little tidbit video with that, showing that, what the difference is, just so people because looking online, you can't ever find any videos talking about that counter rotation prop. So that's it. So I've been chasing AC issues, and now I'm trying to get right back out there and get that boat done. My goal, which is lofty, is get both lower units completely done and all. Let's see, I got one hub done, so the other 5 hubs pulled, greased, and if they're bad, replaced this week.
Dude, I hear that, like that counter rotation, and I just immediately see dollar signs with that.
Oh, yeah. So the prop shaft, Yamaha brand, prop shaft for the regular one was $280. The prop shaft for the counter rotation is over $500.
Wow.
Yeah. And they're hard to find. They're hard to find. Even the counter rotating prop is hard to find.
So what do we learn? What do we learn from this? What do we learn?
Go John boat.
Out another 1,000.
Yeah.
Boat. Bust out another 1,000. The only good thing about it is, just like dealing with the AC, the good side is I enjoy learning these new things and doing things myself. So that's what I'm doing. I'm learning. I've never replaced a prop shaft before. I didn't know the counter rotation but I'm learning all of it as I go, and I'm shooting a video for it. So kind of enjoy it.
That's super valuable, by the way. Especially like if I wouldn't know the first thing about it, not the first thing. And so if I was to need to do some work on something like that, that is exactly where I'm going for that information.
Yeah, my videos really aren't for the guy with all the money that'll just take it to a shop. Mine's for the guy that, I'd rather save some money and do it myself. Well, I've got a video for you.
Oh, yeah, definitely. My son called us yesterday saying his car wouldn't start. Thought for sure it was the starter. So I went up there prepared to change the starter out, and heck, it was just needed a jump. The battery was only a year old. I don't guess we went and had it tested. The battery was good, starter, alternator, everything tested good at O'Reilly's. So we came on back home.
Good.
I've had that happen. Like it's just the way that things are made these days. I don't know what the deal is, but I've had that happen to me where a car won't start, like a new car. I swear it's a dozen times in the past 5-8 years, something like that, maybe 10 years. And it's year-old batteries that are just dying. It's not the starter. It's not alternator issues. And it happened to our Dodge twice now. I think I'm on my 3rd battery. We've had that truck for 6 years.
Yeah,
well, I'm on batteries. That's just.
What's up, David? Yeah, the battery was exactly a year old, but it's a 15-year-old car. So I looked up a video, and there was one, I think 6 years old for his year, and had like 18,000 views. I was like, damn, we're pretty good if we're just now having to change the starter out, but it wasn't even that. So
yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. And sometimes you got something that just bleeds off. Does he drive it every day, or?
Yeah, he was at home on lunch break. He had drove it to work and then back home for lunch, and had got back in and started after eating and headed back to work, and it wouldn't start.
So it doesn't sound like something that would, slowly drain, like a light left on or some shit like that.
Right.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know. It was weird. I think it's just cold cranking amps. Maybe that's my only thoughts. I don't know anything about it, but I'm thinking, I know there is cold cranking amps.
Yeah. The more you got, the better.
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Now, what's up? We got real quick here. We got Peter, Orchard Studios, my brother. What's up, Peter? Good to see you, man. We got, of course, Dave popping in. Good to see you, sir. Ben from We Go Fishing, and of course, Wild Japan, who is on his last legs in Japan. He's going to be doing part-time teaching there, and then he'll be moving back to the United States in a couple of months here.
Oh, wow. Back in the U.S.
Yeah. Oh,
So,
there you go. You see, that is why you tune in. Right now, when you're done with this, you want to go get yourself some free fries at Whataburger? Ben,
got
come and
good
pop the
fries,
deal.
too. I like me some Whataburger.
No purchase necessary, just a free medium fry.
Pops up right in the app.
As long as you got the app.
Very nice.
Yeah. Heck yeah. See, that's why we do these shows. just so that people can tell people
Yeah,
that you get some free French fries. Dang it!
Exactly right.
Value added, baby.
No purchase necessary. Good on you guys. Nice.
Value added show right there. Thank you, Ben.
That's a classy move. So moving on from free fries at Whataburger to I want to say this is probably one of the craziest stories. Like honestly, when I pulled this thing up, I was like, oh yeah, this is perfect for the live stream. This is exactly the kind of stuff that you can stir the pot, and get people all animated, and it's good. It's clickbait without being clickbait, right? Because some dumbass did this. And then I did the whole thing. I set it all up, and then I get to reading it, and I was like, holy shit. This thing is so much deeper than what I thought it was. And this is for real. This is a real thing that's going on that actually made it to the voting.
You got a link for it down below for people to see.
I do. Yes, I do. There's a link to it in the description of the video. If I don't have, I believe it's in there. We did switch over to StreamYard. If it's not there, I will get it on there. And I will do both sides of this. To be fair, we'll be as objective as we can be. But it's kind of hard to be objective on this one, honestly.
No, you can. Yeah, objectivity is not. You can't.
Well, I think you can be objective, but I think there's too much generalization in this bill. Too much.
Oh, see, that's not the link I looked at.
Yeah. So, okay. So this is not the main one. This is the actual statement from the yes on IP28, because I wanted to bring, instead of going from everybody who's hot about it, let's go straight from their website, straight from the thing that they are talking about here, and let them bury themselves.
Yeah, that's what I did. I looked at their website and a couple other websites today, actually, once we decided what we were going to talk about. And it's pretty generalized. I think that's the main issue. I guess
it is. It's really general.
Their statement is, because they don't
this is their site.
Yeah, they make it very general. Hey, yeah, we don't want to abuse animals. We don't want to be cruel. Yeah, that's all good. But it's when you get in the meat and the bones of it, and they say hunting is going to be illegal, fishing is going to be illegal. You're not allowed to produce your own animals or raise animals to have babies.
You can't breed.
You can't breed. You can't use rodent control because that's cruel, right? So it's really pushed by a vegan group that is trying to, in my own opinion, hornswoggle the voters in Oregon by just telling them, oh, it's just to prevent cruelty to animals, when it's much more than that, apparently.
Right.
Yeah. So what the basis of this IP28 is, they want to remove exceptions from animal cruelty laws. So they have animal cruelty laws. They've got laws that are in place that they prevent you can't be cruel to an animal. You have to, you have to provide them with water. You have to provide for animals. If you're going to kill an animal, you have to do so ethically. Blah, blah, blah. Like there's all these rules about animals. But what they have are exceptions to these rules. You can do such and such to an animal for if there's a reason to do it. For example, you can raise chickens for the eggs. So what this is doing is they want to remove these exceptions to the rule so that there is no exception. You are not allowed to do this, period. There's no, the only exceptions being veterinary use. And there was one other one. I forget what it was. Veterinary and self-defense.
So, yeah, so basically it would stop everybody in Oregon from being able to raise their own food, right? And you would there'd be no local food available because it applies to farmers, ranchers, everybody in Oregon. And so any meat you do get, or protein, you're going to have to get from a source outside of the state of Oregon, basically making Oregon a full no-kill state for every living thing.
Sanctuary state.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's going to be it. And so some questions right off of their website here. Yeah, they have a lot of rats to protect.
You are correct too.
So, okay, so they got that. So here's some questions right off of their website, and we'll look into the other side of this coin in a minute here. But how would we go about feeding the people of Oregon if this were to pass? We want to ensure there are ample sources to feed all Oregonians. We are producing far more food than needed to feed. Oregon is a top-ranking producer of all of these different things.
Yeah, all vegan stuff.
They don't ban industry. They just are not going to be allowed to do it in Oregon. They can buy beef from Texas.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Yep.
So here it is specifically. This is on their website. If passed, IP28 would remove the exemption from hunting, fishing, and trapping from animal cruelty laws. So basically what that is that you are not allowed to go and, shoot an animal just for fun, but you can do it for the purposes of hunting. You can do it, you can go and you can ethically kill an animal for the sake of putting food on the table.
Now, but not with this law.
Not with this law.
Yeah. Can't go fishing.
Can't go fishing. Yeah. Trapping, any of it. Speaking of trapping, hey, Mark.
What's up, Mark?
Good to see you, sir. We have a law just for you, sir.
Yeah.
Could a rancher still raise cattle?
Nope.
Would prohibit a rancher from raising cattle. Well, they can raise cattle. They just can't do anything with them.
So they won't have a reason to because they can't slaughter them.
And they can't breed them.
Right.
Because according to this, they can't breed them.
Because that's
so. My apologies for being just slightly vulgar here, but according to this, that is sexual assault.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, if it's getting on the ballot, it's like 20,000 votes away or signatures away from getting on the ballot.
Yeah.
So then,
yeah, it's not going to pass.
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, well, see, yeah, that's kind of the thing. It would be absolutely ridiculous for this thing to pass. I don't think this is not even not going to pass. It's ridiculous that this is a conversation, but the problem is it is a conversation. It is up for this.
Because as we go along as a society, where we get further and further away from the things we used to do, hunt, fish, get our own food, raise things ourselves. All the people that want to pass these bills and laws live inner city where, hey, there's food in the grocery store. Why do we have to hunt, fish? You know what I mean? And I can see a day when this kind of stuff does go through. Maybe not in my lifetime because I'm old, but my granddaughter's lifetime, quite possibly, I think.
Oh, yeah. Even if they get it on the ballot, that's a huge step.
And it would be Washington, Oregon, or California. Probably be one of the first states to do it.
Right.
And of course, this is I've heard this comment too, and we're going to look at the other side of this. I'll pull it up in just a moment here. But so the comments that I have already heard about this before we even started streaming was, well, of course, West Coast, of course, liberals, of course, all of the things that you would expect people to say about this. Understandably, I get it. But the sentiment being, obviously, this is something that would happen on the West Coast over there. And the thing is, this is an important topic of conversation for us because if that were to happen, even in California or Oregon, that is going to have a nationwide impact. We see it with the snapper fishing discussions that we have all the time over here. You get an infestation of this one ideology in one little area, and that starts to spread.
Ideology, I like that. Yeah, absolutely. Once it's done there, it's going to be easier to do it other places.
And I'm looking up information on this now. So,
Grant, you're muted.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm not familiar with. Damn it! There went all y'all's stickers.
You're haunted.
No, I've been taking it down because my mom's using this office, so I just put it back up.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's the one I've been looking at, Stanley.
yeah.
So that's by a group that opposes it, of course.
Yeah, this is the guys. And so apparently they need about 120,000 votes. And according to agpros.com, they're currently reporting to they've collected 80,000 of the 120,000 needed by July. That seems...
Yeah, what I saw, it was 87,000 votes that they had collected since and the last time it was updated was like November 25th.
Yeah, and these are signatures to get it on the ballot.
Right,
yeah, to get it on the ballot. So then it'll be something that they can vote on. And I mean, it's one of those things where I would expect this thing to get voted down handily.
I think
But
it will.
if it actually makes it onto the ballot, I mean, that just alone right there is something that is going to have an impact on future generations.
Yep. It's just going to get harder and harder.
Yeah.
Ben, I agree.
Man, yeah, I wonder if maybe that something like that is not what's going on. I mean, that's kind of makes some sense.
You know, those
conspiracy theories, but
restaurants that, hey, we get everything locally raised, no, not in Oregon, you wouldn't be able to.
Right.
Any food you sold in your restaurant, you're going to have to get it from out of state.
And Peter, I love your conspiracy theories. Not knocking you on that. Yeah, and I don't. You know what's ridiculous about this is this whole thing. That this. I have had the hardest time trying to have a conversation about this bill. I've had a more difficult time talking about this bill than I have had any of like these other live streams about these weird topics that we have had. And the verbiage, the vocabulary in this thing that they are trying to pass, it's kind of like, I don't want to be saying these things on a live stream. These are not terms that I want to be having a conversation about. And I'm reading it from their side of things.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
Yeah, but the people pushing stuff like that, they have their agenda. They know what their agenda is, but they're hoping the average person out there, when they see this, if they saw it on that ballot, would say it would help protect animals. It's against animal cruelty. It won't say on the ballot all this stuff is going to outlaw, like hunting, fishing, growing your own or raising your own food. So they're counting on those average people not to know better and be like, oh, yeah, I'm against animal cruelty, too. I'll vote for that.
Yeah.
So that's the problem. So the folks who oppose it, that last flyer you just showed, they need to get their butts in gear and get the word out and educate folks.
Yeah. Exactly. Like, I kind of want
the fishing industry in Oregon.
What's that?
Think of the fishing industry in Oregon.
Oh yeah.
There'd be no fishing industry. All those jobs.
You know what's my take on this, especially in like the social media era that we are in right now. I think that their biggest mistake is the way that they have worded this thing, because it sounds so grotesque from their side. I think that they should have, not trying to give them like pointers on anything, but if they had just toned down the way that they're saying this thing a little bit, I think that they would have persuaded more of the people who are like on the normal, regular human beings. I think they probably could have persuaded some of these people if the things that they weren't talking about were this.
Yeah. No, I agree.
That like they actually might have gotten a little bit of ground on this thing. What's up, Aeon? How are you doing, man? And they do, yeah. They're not, it's exactly my point. So they're not even sneaking this thing in. This is just right out there in the open. all the ridiculousness. I mean, look at this. Look at this is their website. This is their page, and this is the image that they decided was the best one to go with, selling what they are trying to sell. And check this out.
Petting cows. How sweet. Cows are so nice.
They are. They're very nice. I got nothing against cows. She is wearing a Hail Satan shirt. Front, right up in front.
Oh my God. I didn't even notice that.
I'm going to say that again here because I'm going to use this in a shorts video. This is their page. This is their website. And the image that they decided to run with on the main stage thing that they got here is a lady in a Hail Satan shirt. I had to repeat that. I had to say it again.
Wow. That's mind-blowing.
And there's some kind of joke to it because it's not spelled right. I don't know what Satan is, but that doesn't matter enough. Somebody needs to get that cow away. How is this not against the rules? You're trying to protect these cattle from sexual assault. What she is doing, whatever it is that's happening there, is not appropriate.
I'd say it almost looks like a tampon. I don't know what that is underneath the Hail Satan.
Yeah. I don't. Does somebody in the chat know what that is? What's up, J and C? Good to see you, man.
Yeah, I agree, Ben.
What's up, JC?
Craziness.
So yeah, it doesn't matter for the short. Yeah, I know. I'm being dramatic. I get like that sometimes, but seriously, I have never had more of an opportunity to be dramatic about any one of these stories that we've done. So I'll get off of it. I'll stop barking about it. Everybody just it's important that we all know that this nonsense is happening, and don't let it happen in your neck of the woods. And Oregon, we're sorry for you guys. We stand in solidarity.
Yeah.
We'll have to do the research and see like how many hunting and fishing licenses they sell each year and stuff like that to kind of get a better idea of the
their DNR is going to be hey, we're not going to be able to sell no damn hunting and fishing licenses anymore. What are we doing about that? And then you use hunting as one of your tools to control populations because there's just not enough of everything to go around for the animals now. So if you don't control it, then you have too many animals eating all the food. There's not enough food. So now you start getting disease in the animals. It's terrible, terrible mindset to think that we could just leave the animals alone now the way it is and they'll be perfectly fine, because they won't.
Yeah. Yeah, you got lucky. What's up? Good to see you. Yeah, he's talking about the Illinois state. The sales on the out-of-state hunters, it cost them over $400. It's probably closer to $500 with the tag and license and everything. I'm going to say $500, and they for a deer tag, yeah.
Oh my God!
For a non-resident to come to Illinois, it's around $500.
So Illinois just decided we don't want no non-residents hunting in our state.
Right. That's exactly
no. They decided they can make some bank, and they capped it at 25,000. They
ain't no bank off me.
Well, they were at their 25,000 before deer season was over with. I'll have to go back and look, but it was like 2 weeks left. Like right at the first of the year, they were out. We're done. No more non-resident sales.
I'll go to Michigan and pay like maybe a third of that.
Yeah, so you figure 500 times 25,000. That's what?
Jeez.
12 million, $12.5 million or something like that.
I don't know. If you did 50,000 and only charged 200,
it'd be more. Yeah.
They
Or
don't
shoot
want
the
the
way they're
poor
going.
alligators.
Just make it 50,000 and charge what they're charging.
They don't want the poor out-of-staters to hunt there. They just want the wealthy out-of-staters.
Right. Yeah, they just changed that a few years ago.
That's crazy. I've never heard that.
So the numbers, I looked it up. It's the the license holders in Oregon have been declining since the 80s. They peaked at 17 million every year licensed hunters. They're in the 15 millions now. So that's how many people have hunting license.
Yeah, that's the way.
I'd say a lot of those are voters as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you got a lot of, I don't know what their voting laws are, if you got to be a resident or not. I mean, I don't know what, I know Washington, I don't think you have to be a resident to get a driver's license.
That's crazy.
Something like 8% of the population has a hunting license. It's a $32 million a year business for the state. Wow, and the way that compares to California is hilarious.
California, I haven't seen the numbers, but I would think they would have quite a few for fishing license too.
I'm just seeing hunting licenses here for California. So it was 8% of Oregon. It is 0.7% of Californians own a license. 278,000 people have licenses.
I think of the population of California. That's
yeah, exactly.
I guess.
And it's the total revenue from hunting in California is 25 million compared to the 32 million that Oregon makes. And they're not even, Oregon's not even up there in numbers.
That's crazy.
It's definitely a money maker for a lot of states. Make a lot of money off some hunting.
Yeah. So the highest, well, I guess they don't have the highest. I don't know who I guess maybe Alaska or somebody's highest. It says Idaho is number 5 on the list. That's 16% of the population, which is 300,000 people. And they are making 45 million per year off of hunting licenses and all of the other stuff involved with that.
I think Texas and Florida would be high.
And fishing's got it. Like, obviously, you're going to get a lot more off of fishing in Texas or Florida than you are Idaho.
Oh,
into it.
Yeah, I would think Illinois would be up there.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would think so too, and probably like Michigan and Wisconsin too, right?
Yep.
True.
And then
Millions.
Sure, Georgia.
What's up, Swamp Puppy?
Good to see you. Yeah. Florida, I bet they've got a lot of fallen iguanas this week.
You see the pictures of that? They're running around with just handfuls of them.
Gosh.
They're raining out of the trees.
It's funny because that first cold front that we had like a week ago, there are all these memes of Florida making fun of the rest of the country saying they're not going to participate. And then it turned around and bit them right in the arse. They got it.
Yeah, they were like record highs to record lows.
Yep.
Yep, there they are. That's crazy.
It is.
I bet, if they die from a cold snap, that's still like edible, right? You could eat that.
If you want to eat a lizard.
Yeah, if you want to.
I don't like things going to waste. You know me.
You could definitely use it for fishing bait or something. Use it for something.
Yeah, crab bait. That would work.
I've seen that where I don't know if it was Darcizzle or somebody decided to use some in their crab traps, and they didn't get no crabs on them. So I don't know.
Really? Iguana meat's just not the one to do then.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. Tastes like chicken. I don't know.
We showing commercials now?
Trying to look for
There
a
they
water
are.
ad.
Holy moly.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, they the tomatoes and other plants, vegetable plants and stuff took a hurting too.
I bet.
Seen one guy on Facebook video, he was almost crying. I mean, he was on the verge of tears. All his tomato plants that he had planned on, he said the prices are going to be ridiculous because
That's crazy.
it's a total loss.
That's crazy. Huh.
Yeah, I was worried about that. Hey, you know, it immediately we're in the 80s again down here this week.
Back and
Yeah, we're
forth.
going to get up to near 70.
Yeah, it only takes one night to freeze.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It hurts. You know, I don't even know. I've got to completely revamp my whole thing on that. I wrapped everything up, and I've got my hibiscus and I've got some other plants out front, like the ones that I want to decorate the house. You know, especially like if we're gonna move, I kind of want to dress this place up a little bit, get top dollar best I can. So I was covering up all the plants in the front yard, and I've got C9 Christmas lights, like the old Christmas lights. They get kind of hot. They get some heat to them. Got those all wrapped up in there, and it still killed them. Now the roots are alive, so the plant will come back. It comes back every year, but I was kind of hoping to get them really big and tall this year, and freeze just was too much. Like I still didn't have it figured out. I don't know how to keep those plants alive through the end of January and February.
Yeah, they definitely won't make it here. I've tried hibiscus. They definitely get smoked in the wintertime. It doesn't take much. Doesn't take much.
No. Do we got a lot of photos tonight, sir?
We got a few. And I tell you what, let's go ahead. We can kick that off here.
Yeah, while he's getting that, I was going to say we got 13 in chat. If you're new, make sure you subscribe and share us out and hit the thumbs up and all that good stuff.
We appreciate you.
Appreciate y'all. Ooh.
Is that
pretty?
There it is. These are our photographs of the week. They are brought to you by the Premier Fishing and Hunting Discord server. If you have not joined us, you ought to do that. There is a link in the description of the video down below, and we would very much enjoy having you in there so that we could get to participate vicariously in all of your outdoor activities, just like these. This is the things that everybody was doing this week. Kicking things off with Dark Soldier and Maddie getting outdoors and getting us just some nice fresh air.
Awesome.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Wish I should have got out last night and got a picture of the full moon.
Mm-hmm.
I did not.
Really nice pictures.
It was too.
I like that shot by Maddie right there. I love a shot that's got like it's dark outside. You got the reflection on the water, and then he's got some kind of foreground lighting that lights up the water. I love shots like that.
I'm gonna say that's either his phone or the boat. Like he's in a boat with the light.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. I think he's got some kind of lights on the boat.
Heck yeah, very nice.
It is. Yeah, it's really good lighting.
The clouds. Yeah, it was a great picture.
Mm-hmm.
So good job, guys, and thank you. Now we are going to enjoy for just a moment here. Wild Japan, like I was saying, he is. As far as what he is doing up in Japan for the remainder of his tenure. So we're going to enjoy every moment that we can get of it. And he went out and had himself an adventure.
Very nice. Way to go.
It's cold.
Cold,
yeah.
Absolutely.
Pretty, though.
Definitely looks cold.
Oh,
beautiful shots.
Wow.
Yeah, look at that.
Crazy.
That's him. You can barely see him because of the intense amount of ice piling up in front of him.
That is crazy.
Yes. Looks like people with some ski poles, I guess, to kind of keep them from falling.
They had a whole hike thing that they were doing. Oh, he had that video where he grabbed that guy that had slipped and fallen.
Oh yeah,
that was about to go down the mountain.
Heck yeah, ice skating. That's something that would be cool. Like Mark was saying, haven't been above freezing for over 3 weeks. I think that'd be a great opportunity for ice skating. We haven't been above freezing until today for a good 9 or 10 days.
I think that I'm officially done with freezing for the year.
I hope we are.
Yeah.
Well, Phil's seen a shadow, so he's saying 6 more weeks of winter. But
I was going to ask about that. I wasn't up to date.
The ones here are still hibernating, 100% hibernating still.
Well, the 6 more weeks of winter, as long as it's the winter like we're having this week and not the winter we had last week.
Yeah, I don't mind that. 80 degrees in winter. I'm like, slow it down, Punxsutawney Phil. We can hang with this.
Yeah, even 60s and 70s. I'm good.
Yep.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue that this year.
That 20s and 30s, nope. That can stay in Illinois.
That's crazy, Swamp Puppy.
Yeah.
See, like we were talking about that just earlier. He's talking about replacing 3 batteries in that.
Well, that's what I was wondering, if he was behind in chat to be putting that up. If he started did he start the live stream all over when he got here?
Yeah. Well, you know what? If that's the case, he's not hearing anything I'm saying right now. He's probably mad at me for not bringing up his chat. Hey, when you get caught up to us here, Swamp Puppy, we appreciate you, man. It's going to be a minute.
Whew, there's a bunch of freshwater fishies.
Big Hit doing his thing.
Oh, dang.
What's up, Ben?
Oh, Ben, that sounds good. You can't do that in Oregon these days.
Or maybe soon.
It's sexual assault.
Good looking crappies up there.
Man. As soon as it thaws out, I am definitely going to go catch some crappie, or at least attempt to. My memories from 2012 have just been ridiculous. I know I say this every January and February, but gosh dang, I caught the shit out of some fish in 2012. Yeah.
Hey, speaking of which, John, I'm getting reports the Sheep's Head and Ben and other Ben, everybody, all my guys, just so you know, the word is out there. Sheep's Head are in. It's time to go get them. So you know, I'm going to try and get out this week. Try to go get some.
Nice.
There you go. Yeah.
Flounder gigging.
Got himself, so he's getting into some Sheep's Head, Tyler. And also, look at that. He got himself a Bermuda chub.
Bermuda chub.
Oh, Rachel's in the background. Oh,
have you eaten a Bermuda chub yet, Stanley?
I did. I that was the video I did a couple years ago. Poop fish.
Oh,
Bermuda chub is the poop fish. Yeah, so Rachel, for clarification on that, is wanting everybody to know that the ones that I was eating were not necessarily ones that had been pooped on. I was a little far out.
poop fish. Oh man, what oysters?
There's some oysters.
Yeah. What the heck is that? Oh, is that duck on the bottom down there?
Actually, I was going to ask. So this is Mr. Acaden. And those shots in the top right corner, that's what he got. And then this is him on the bottom. That's what he cooked up.
Huh. Nice. Some kind of bird.
What is it?
Some kind of bird.
It's God damn it.
Is that the woodcock or woodcock or sandpiper or something?
Yeah, not a sandpiper. I think it's the woodcock or something like that.
Right.
Okay. We used to hunt them in Michigan too.
Snipe, I don't know.
Snipe. That's what I think it is.
Snipe.
Yeah, I think so. The preparation looks pretty dang good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the recipes look fantastic. So, Mr. Acaden, sir, keep doing what you're doing because that looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No phone calls. Right?
Hey, girl.
Clear that quick.
Give noob. Nice.
Oh, man. Hey, that looks like a black carp. You in Texas?
Right.
Good.
HT1, where are you letting that go, dude? That's $100.
That's a nice trout over there. Good crappie. Yeah, I see. Did I share that link with you guys? There's another YouTube podcast guys talking kind of like us, and they're breaking the story of the black carp in Texas. Bounty Farm. Like, you guys are a little slow. They just came out with. We were on that weeks ago.
You could at least cite your source there, guy. Come on, give us a little credit.
Right?
No doubt.
But hey, good job, you guys. We throw wide coattails, and if you need to ride, we got your back.
So Gibno knew that picture under him. Is that how they're ice fishing? Is that like that?
Yeah, they're out there ice fishing, and
big.
yeah, that's his setup out there.
That's big.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
Wow.
I mean, they were living large in there. I mean, look at him, dude. The guy's almost out there in like a Hawaiian shirt.
That's
Yeah,
what you
that's-
do it if you're going to do it.
I think that's big enough to spear, but they've just got the little holes cut, don't they?
Yeah, that one little section in the middle.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
Mm.
And then this was Gunpoint. So this was his birthday. Happy birthday, man. For his birthday, they got one of these cabins out there, and he's got like multiple holes. Didn't have a whole lot of luck, but I'm hoping they had a blast out there because it looks awesome.
Yeah, that is cool.
That is very nice.
And it's light coming up through the hole. That's cool.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. Too neat. Good job.
I have to admit, like these guys, they have me a little bit sold on this. I didn't know ice fishing was all this. I see Darren out there, and he's in his little, he's got a rad little tent. Don't get me wrong, but he's like hiding out in that thing. And then he comes blasting out to go pull those monster pike out of holes that he's got drilled all down the lake. And I'm like, oh, I thought that was ice fishing. And then I see these guys, they got 5 holes in the cabin that they have, somebody set up for them out there.
Oh yeah, there's spots it looks like from other holes. You got your heat going, you're chilling, man, out of the wind. Just
my introduction when I was a teenager to ice fishing was sitting on a bucket over a hole with the wind coming across the freaking ice and freezing me to death, and I never went ice fishing again. Because that's my memory of it. But yeah, you got these ones you just pull out there, and you got heaters and stoves. You're cooking and eating and drinking. You just shoot. Oh yeah, let's catch some fish too while we're at it.
heck yeah.
You end up eating more food than what you put in the bucket.
Yeah. Imagine pulling one out and just laying and cooking it right there.
Yeah, I love that, and I never treat myself to that, and I love the experience.
Yep.
It's not fair. My next video, I'm gonna go get some sheep's head. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna pull it right out. I'm gonna drive out to land, make a fire, and cook it right there. Just to
We
treat myself.
did that when we did that one together on the beach. Remember you had some
That might have been the last time I did that.
cooked up some fish that we caught, and then you had some roe. We cooked up the roe.
God, that was like 6 years ago, John.
Yeah, I think it was.
That was too long ago.
Been a while.
Yeah, time flies.
Oh, now we got some deer,
Oh,
trout, coyote.
yeah, I haven't been getting very many deer pictures with this ice on the ground at all.
No, they're just
they're on the farm a little ways down the road. There was like 50, literally over 50 deer the other night.
wow. What are they there for? What's there for them?
They're looking for food, I guess. It was like taller weeds, maybe. Probably looking for something to drink too. I don't know. That's what my pictures that I have been getting. The does have been walking on top of the frozen pond.
Wow.
And foxes and raccoons and all kinds of stuff coming down there trying to find a drink.
What's up, J&J? Good to see you, man. Hope you're having a good night.
What's up, John? Good to see you, man.
Yep, been a minute.
All right, guys. It is that time of the night. This is our current 2026 Wall of Fame, and it is time for us to add another name to the wall. Your options tonight are Mr. Arcaden out there getting himself some snipe, Gib Noob enjoying the most luxurious ice fishing I've ever seen in my life, or Fish Guy Josh getting out there and getting things a little bit different.
All right. Well, I wish Mr. Acadian had a. I can't see.
I'm holding it up a little better.
Yeah,
Beautiful photo,
Yeah.
but yeah, I wish you'd been holding it up.
Gideon is a great photo, but I don't think we've ever had oysters on the wall.
I agree.
So you know where I'm going with that.
I do. And actually, so comparing here, we do got the one trout on the board. But man, you're right. We have never had oysters on the board.
Yeah, I think mix it up, give them a little, and that's a lot of oysters too. That's just not like a couple.
Right. They had a good day.
Yeah. And you know
Swamp Puppy, the pictures are from the Discord server.
Yep, there's a link to the Discord server down in the description below. You can get there, join it, and then you can send in your pictures too.
Yeah, it's the Premier Hunting and Fishing Discord. And I have not been in there very much this past week at all, but there are some people that are very active.
Yeah.
And in saying that, I don't think we had any pictures from Big Hit Savage tonight.
Oh. So right now we're voting though, folks. So A, B, or C, who's going to make it to the wall?
Hey, Audrey, how are you doing tonight? Good to see you.
Hey, wifey poo. What's up? She's on the other side of town or at my daughter's house.
Hey,
Yeah, I've been wanting to get with you guys. We haven't like talked to like set anything up lately or anything, but I would like to try to set up a wives episode where just all wives come in.
Those guys don't get to do anything?
No, we're gonna hang back and drink and just go have a party. Just watch it on the TV, vote in the chat, just have a good old time with it.
Give them some topics to discuss and let them go at it.
Go to town, yeah.
How we doing here? I see 1, 2.
Good to see you, Audrey.
3 C.
I'm going in to make my vote here too. Just need 1 second here.
3, 4 B's and
Oh, I'm sorry. I just need a second.
2 A's so far. So right now B is taking it, followed by C and then A.
3 A's.
So if you haven't voted yet,
You got like 30 seconds here.
make it happen.
Yes,
All right.
sir.
I'm going to cast my vote. Oh, man, I don't want to.
If you pick A, it'll be a 4-way tie. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I can't do that.
A 3-way tie with 4.
Well, C's only got 3, right?
I'm counting 3 with C.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, I see. Well, Audrey just voted C, so there's 4 now.
I'm counting 5 for B.
So B.
I got 5 for B.
Yeah. B's in the lead by 1. Any more votes? Let's get them in there.
Or forever hold your peace. We got 10 seconds. If you've got a vote to cast, throw it in now, or that is going to be it. And I got to say, I had to throw in my vote last minute. Fish Guy Josh, dude, I am all about the oysters. I love something different. And everybody watching this, you need to know, like, getting a little bit different, getting something, that like going to get some clams or mussels or something. There could be value in that too,
Definitely. I'm surprised you didn't vote for it. I thought you were.
Yeah. We got a freeze now. We can go do that. Well, I just had to wait for that freeze. But I tell you what, I had to cast my vote for Gib Noob. He is one of those guys that is constantly in the server. He really enjoys getting into the conversations. He's got himself a great picture. The ice fishing thing, extremely seasonal, so we're not going to be seeing this.
You're freezing up on us.
I thought it was me.
No,
Yeah,
it's Stanley.
The photographer. So congratulations on that, man. Guys, Mr. Acaden, Josh, you guys do a fantastic job. We really appreciate you sharing those experiences with us. And congratulations for being finalists for the Photographer of the Week role this week. Of course, a big pat on the back to our waitlisters this week. That is going to be Lizard Guy, Spracklin, Big Hit Savage, Doe Darby, Wild Japan, and HT1 Fisher. And of course, our most sincere gratitude to the server boosters, Allison Winter, Otter Pup, and Dark Soldier. Guys, we couldn't do it without you. Thank you so much. Now,
some great pictures.
Yeah.
We're gonna get things set up here to shut down, but just before we do, what can we expect from you when we come back next week and we do this all over again on Monday? Grant, you got anything coming up for us?
I did put out a short about I think it came out at 5:30, so an hour and a half ago. It's over the armored solar cable versus the original cable for the Tacticam solar panel.
Oh, nice.
I had a cable on one of my solar panels. It was cut for some reason, so I have no idea how it got cut. I don't think it was a person. I mean, why not just steal it if you're going to cut it? I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, why even cut it? Because you can just unscrew it. Anyways, so I ordered a backup cable for it, and it's armored solar cable, and it's tough compared to the original. I don't know why they don't come with the armored one to begin with, but
maybe they do now or something. Who knows?
actually, I bought another solar panel and a battery kit that came in the mail with the cable, the armored cable today. So that's why I made the video. I was like, taking it out of the box, I was like, this might be a decent little video.
Yeah, definitely. Well, hopefully by next week this time, I'll be saying how I got the boat done. At least the all the hubs and both lower units. So we'll see.
Maybe Audrey can go catch some fish.
Maybe. We know her aunt and uncle are down there in Rockport now. They've got the house down there, and so we're spring break. We're coming down. My daughter, granddaughter, their daughter, her kids. Gonna have a whole game down there. So that'll be in March during spring break. We'll see how that goes.
You got perfect timing. Like, not so much spring break. Spring break is spring break. It is what it is. But you're coming into that time of year, April and May. It's a pretty good time of year to do some fishing. So your timing is good. I'm going to see how this construction job goes with everything we got going on with that. But if I can get a day off from that whole thing, I get it maybe finished a little bit early. I'm going to go out and get me some sheep's head. So that's my hopes. That's what I hope to be doing.
Good luck.
Yeah. Good luck to you guys too. Thank you to everybody who showed up tonight and hung out with us. We really appreciate it.
We appreciate y'all. God bless you.
Yes, indeed. Have a great week.
This will
Stay
end.
warm.
There he is.
Yeah.